Hello guys, this is Pookie once again, and today's video will be an interesting one. Since the addition of skins to CSGO with the Arms Deal update, the CSGO player base has grown a lot. And the CSGO cases are overall a genius move made by Valve to make a lot of profit with just some simple skins. And to be honest, who doesn't want to have a beautiful AWP hyper beast? People like skins even so much that some even dedicate their YouTube channels to making videos about them. But today we are not gonna be talking about skins, and instead we will be looking at the weapon cases and which case is the best to open. At the moment there are 18 cases, so let's first take a look at which case you can expect to make the most money from. 7 months ago I made a video like this, but since then 3 cases, the Shadow, the Revolver and the Wildfire case were added, and of course also the market prices changed. For example, the esports 2013 summer case went from 3 euros this summer to even worth around 8 euros right now, so I thought it was about time to make an update video about which case you can expect the most profit from. To calculate this, I had to know the drop chance of every skin quality and the chance of getting a skin in a certain rarity. I used the data from the case study of the Reddit user Shadow Wolf, to which I will leave a link in the description. And did you for example note that you only have a 2% chance to get a factory new skin if the skin is available in 5 conditions? So what I did was calculate the expected profit of every case and then compare the cases. You have probably already heard about the expected profit during your mathematics class, but for those of you who didn't, I will explain it right now. Basically, I calculate the average price of every skin. This is easy to calculate by just multiplying the price of a skin in a certain condition with the chance of the skin being in that condition. For example, if a field tested skin costs 2 euros, I had to multiply it with 0.50 because I have a 50% chance to get a field tested skin. You do this for every condition of one skin, add up all the prices, and you now know the average price of that skin. Then you multiply the average price of that skin with the chance of getting a certain rarity. For example, you have a bit more than 1% chance to get a covered skin, so you multiply the average price of all the covered skins with 0.01. You do this process for every skin in the case, add all the prices together, subtract it with the price of the key and the case, and you have the expected profit of that case. I did this for every single skin of every single case in the past few days, so I spent a lot of time with my calculator, but I don't mind putting a lot of time in my YouTube videos. Be aware that I calculated in euros, but the currency I use to compare cases doesn't really matter, so if you're from America or if you just use another currency, you should be fine as well. But I hope you're still watching the video and I didn't bore you with all the mathematics, because now we're gonna take a look at the results. If you already opened a lot of cases, you already know opening cases isn't profitable, and that's also the first conclusion I drew from all the results, because all the cases have an expected profit lower than 0, so there is no case where you can actually expect to make money from. So a better way to interpret the results is on which case you will lose the least amount of money, because you aren't expected to make profit on any case. But now let's take a look at which case of the latest 3 cases that have been released since my previous video is the best. These cases are the Revolver, Shadow and the all new Wildfire case. Well, it might surprise you, but if you include the price of the case, you are expected to lose the least amount of money with the Revolver case, with an expected profit of around -€1.34. This means when you open a Revolver case, you are expected to lose €1.34. You might think that's a lot, but it's around 15 cents less than if you would open a Shadow or Wildfire case. This is because the case simply is really cheap. But if you wouldn't include the case price, the best case to open is the Wildfire case, on which you are expected to lose only €1.05 if you don't include the case price. So if you get a Wildfire case dropped, it's currently the best to open out of these 3 cases. But from Alti cases, which one is actually the best to open if you just look at the expected profit? It might surprise you, but if you include the case price, the weapon case 2 actually has the highest expected profit out of all the cases, because you are expected to only lose 97 euro cents, which is around 40 cents better than the second best case, and that's the revolver case. But does that mean that this is the best case to open? Well, I kinda lied to you a few minutes ago when I said there isn't a case on which you're expected to make profit, because if you don't include the cost of the case, you are actually expected to make around 2 euros and 18 cents on every Operation Bravo case you open, but only if you don't include the case price of 9 euros and 60 cents. So if you have this case, you will probably make around 2 euros profit while opening it. So from Alti's results, from which the Excel document is in the description by the way, you can draw a good conclusion about opening cases, and that's if you are planning to make profit opening cases, just stop, because you won't. The best case to open is in fact the case from which you like the skins the most. So for me it's either the Chroma 2 or the Wildfire case. And that's also the cases that I will be opening in the future. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments down below which case you like the most. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe for some more interesting videos, and I see you guys in my next one.